The word sequence is used in everyday conversation when referring to an ordered list. For example, a history instructor might discuss the sequence of events that led up to the sinking of the Titanic. In mathematics, a sequence is basically a list of numbers written in a specific order. So each of those numbers is called the term of the sequence, and sequences come in two varieties. A finite sequence has a finite number of terms. An infinite sequence has an infinite number of terms. And you can see a couple examples here. The finite sequence has a start and a stop. So 1, 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, 25. And then we stop. An infinite sequence, like 3, 6, 9, 23, 25. The dot, dot, dot you see here basically means it's going on forever. As far as notation goes, each term is written in this form of a sub n. That's going to be the notation to write the value of the term at the number n. So for example, a sub 1 is equal to 3 in this example. That's the first term. And then a sub 2 is 6, a sub 3 is 9, a sub 4 is 12, which is the fourth term. A sub 5 is 15, which is the fifth term. To describe all the terms in a sequence specifically, you can write a formula for a sub n, which we call the general term of the sequence. So when you see numbers like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, kind of note that a sub 1 is basically 3 times 1. A sub 2 is 6, which is 3 times 2. A sub 3 is 9, which is 3 times 3. And we start noticing a pattern that the 1 and the 1, the 2 and the 2, the 3 and the 3. So in general, the nth term of the sequence is found by multiplying n by 3. So we'll say that a sub n is 3 times n. From there, we can use this formula to find any term of the sequence. So if I want to know the 12th term, you could just go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, until you get to the 12th one that way. Or we can just say 3 times 12, which is 36. If I want to find the 100th term, well, much faster to use the formula to get 300. All right, so for example, let's say my sequence is given by this formula, a sub n is 2n minus 3. So if I want to find the first 4 terms, well, I start off with a sub 1. And what I do is I'm going to put in 1 where that n was. So this will be 2 times 1 minus 3, which is 2 minus 3, or negative 1. A sub 2 would be 2 times 2 minus 3, which would be positive 1. A sub 3 would be 2 times 3 minus 1. Minus 3, sorry. There you go. 6, which is 3. And then a sub 4, which is 2 times 4 minus 3, is 8 minus 3, which is 5. And if I want to find the 50th, well, that's going to be 2 times 50 minus 3. So 100 minus 3 is 97.